Hey lovers. Y'all like that? That's y'all new name. Lovers. It's Jazz. I got hey lovers from my friend Tori, and thank you, girl. I couldn't think of anything to say. I got tired of saying hey y'all. So lovers are what you are. No, lovers. Lovers are what you are. Because I'm love and all that jazz. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that it's just kind of been on my mind. I just want to get it off my chest. As someone who is journeying through entrepreneurship and figuring it out as I go and having the internet watch me. And the topic today is not being afraid to be seen trying. I ran across a video about a year ago by Evelyn from the internets. Check her out, and I'm going to link the video in the description box, where she talked about this very subject. And I just thought the video was amazing. Everything she talked about was so relatable, and how fear just kind of takes over sometimes. But I wanted to talk about this subject from my own perspective. So, you know, a lot of the time people are showing up as novice contenders in their area of interest. They're not an expert yet. And sometimes people feel like they can only show up fully if they know everything about the thing that they're showing us or giving us information on or trying. So just because you're trying to show someone how to do something, it doesn't mean that you have to have all the answers. It doesn't mean that you have to be an expert yet. You don't have to be an expert. Just try. It's okay to fail and make mistakes. If Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter told us that failing is necessary, it's Beyonce.
There may be more failures than victories. Yes, I've been blessed to have 24 Grammys, but I've lost 46 times. Admit rejection 46 times.
If Beyonce said it, then it's the truth, okay? But it's common sense. No, really, it's common sense. You have to fail. You have to. It's necessary. You mess up, you get better. You fall when you learn how to walk. Listen, my niece was just here for the weekend. She'll be a year old next month on March the 10th. It's so crazy to just see her walking because I don't think I've seen her since December. And she is just walking around like a regular person, just walking. Now she does stumble, she does fall. Sometimes she doesn't have the sturdiest posture yet, but you know, and if the wind blows too hard, she's gonna tip over. But she gets up and she keeps trying, and one day she's gonna walk, and it's just gonna be a part of her regular everyday. She's gonna get up and walk, like, you know, get up and walk like we all do. But you gotta start somewhere. That's the whole point. You have to start somewhere, okay? I think what we get wrapped up in is going through the process in private and then popping out with it all figured out. And I think a lot of the time we miss out on the opportunity to grow a community from being vulnerable enough to say, hey guys, this is what I'm trying. Watch me learn. Ooh, we don't like that. We don't like to be watched learning. We don't see the value a lot of the time in the journey, because that's what it is. Learning something new, trying, getting better is a journey in itself. You know, it's a journey, and we want to keep that to ourselves. When really people want to join in, they want to cheer you on, and I don't think we value that enough. So I'm just here to tell you that I think we should. I think we should. I think that's important. It takes away the stigma of perfection, because I know a lot of the time on the internet we feel like we have to show up perfect. Perfect is an illusion. It's just not real. So stand with me today, guys, and call 1-800. No, I'm just playing. No, seriously, please. Progress over perfection. Something that I thought about yesterday when I was thinking about making this video was that, you know, for some people, I'll speak on myself more specifically, growing up, the things that I participated in, I really didn't have to try hard at. Like volleyball, I was just good. I, you know, polished my skills with the help of my coaches, but I was just good. Like I had a very distinctive, powerful serve. And my coach didn't teach me how to do that. I was just naturally gifted when it came to a strong, powerful serve, right? Being a good writer, that's just something that always came easy to me ever since I was a little kid. I don't know, whatever else I like to do, the things were just easy, like being a good student. It was just like, it was my nature, right? But when you're not used to having to try hard at something, you feel like, okay, well, if I'm not naturally good at it, then it must not be for me. Because I could have given up 1,000 times when it came to art making, because it wasn't something that I was naturally good at. It was something that I had to learn. And so it was kind of a humbling experience for me to put myself out there over these last, I guess you can say, 10 years since, because I've been posting my art, I believe, since it was fall 2012 when I first posted like my very first piece of art. Yeah, I believe it was fall 2012. Now I've been making art since 2008, but that's the first time I put it out. And looking back at the stuff I used to put out on the internet versus what I put out now, it's just like, wow, I've grown so much. And so people that have been watching me since 2012 can be proud too. They say, look how much she's grown. I love watching people on the internet that I've watched grow from point A to point B. They've taken me along on the journey. And it's, like I said, it builds community. It builds an audience of people that are proud of you. And so don't stray away from that. Embrace that. And going back to my point though, new things for a person that hadn't had to try as hard in the past can be intimidating. And you can literally just say, oh no, I'm not doing this. It's just not naturally easy. No. I gotta try too hard. No. And it's like, that's not real life. Can't embark on new things that are going to, elevate your life if you're not trying something new. So I just wanted to share that today. Don't be afraid of being seen trying. Learn out loud. Baby, that can go on a shirt. Should I put that on a shirt? Learn out loud. Don't be afraid. You're going to build community. There's going to be somebody watching you learn, and you're going to inspire them to get out of their own way and stop being afraid. And just do it. Just do it. I think a big part of it is not wanting to look silly too. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. If you can't, if you take yourself too seriously, then you're going to be too afraid to be seen trying. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? Who you afraid of? Who are you afraid is going to laugh at you?
They're all going to laugh at you.
So what? Who cares? Don't care so much that people have seen you try something 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times and you still haven't gotten it right yet. You will. Just put yourself out there. It's nothing wrong with putting yourself out there. Learn some new things and be okay with failing. It's not the end of the world. You're not a failure because you failed while learning. You just like Amaya. When she falls, she just gets back up and tries again. Let's everybody just be like Amaya. Okay?
Be packing my pants.
Failing in front of people can be shameful if you let it. But if you change your perspective and say to yourself, okay, I messed up, I'm just going to try again, then it changes everything about the entire outcome. Alright, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this short message on not being afraid to be seen trying. It's okay. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.